A very warm welcome to you out there. I'm glad to have you join us. It is another Democracy Day and another year just gone by in the life of the Buhari presidency. In total, 6 years have now been spent, 2 more to go. How far so far in the implementation of the next level agenda of the governing APC? This is the focus of this special edition of NTA Exclusive. My name is Adam Musambo, and my guest is none other than the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammad Buhari. Your Excellency, thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Let's begin this way. From what you are seeing and hearing, and from what you have been able to accomplish so far since coming to power, how will you describe Nigeria today?
Well, I want Nigerians to be fair to this administration. They should reflect seriously at the time we came in, especially relative to Northeast and South-South. Where we are now, it's in time relativity. Resources, how much were we producing? Over the previous administration before we came was producing 2.1 million barrels a day, average, at the price cost of $100 American per barrel. When we came, somehow the militants in the South were unleashed on this administration, and production went down to 500,000 barrels a day. Again, the market, the oil market collapsed. So I would like Nigerians to reflect on those in terms of resources and time. And I believe we haven't done very badly.
Just recently, Your Excellency, you read a riot act warning those killing security personnel and burning critical national assets that they will be treated in a language they understand. That's a coded statement. What do you really mean, Your Excellency?
Well, what I mean, how can you go to police station, kill the police if they are there, loot the armory, and burn the place? What do you want to achieve? Go and open prison and allow criminals that have been tried through the legal system and let them loose on the society. And then how can government sit aside and allow this confusion to be perpetrated? All they need is confusion, and no government can allow confusion. Look at the ANSAS incident in Lagos. The previous governor of Lagos State bought 200 buses to complement the transportation in Lagos. And he built a complex involving railways. But they went and burned them. The present governor made an album and came to see me. I said, thank you very much. I took the album, put it in my archives, and I told him to tell the Lagosians to walk, because we don't have the money. After an administration bought 200 buses, some people to come and burn it, so let them walk.
So do you mean fire for fire?
More than that, we will arrest them. What I hope to arrest them, try them, give them very bad publicity, and then jail them, so that people will know that if they behave, they will not get away with it.
So in response to that, some Nigerians accuse you of playing what they call double standards, that insurgents, bandits, and kidnappers were never threatened in such a manner. How will you react to that?
They have been unfair. They should go and ask the governors of Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, and find out how we have been deploying the police and the military to deal with the bandits. We are not sparing anybody. But Nigeria is vast, and there are a lot of forests.
So it is a known fact that you inherited these challenges of security from previous administrations. You have done so much towards finding lasting solutions. What have been your frustrations?
We are doing a lot. The problem is, if you order helicopters, you order a fighter aircraft, you order tanks. It takes time. We got armored vehicles from Jordan, from China, and these things, you have to take them to your institutions where they will be train the trainer. You get people, train them, Nigerians, stock spare parts before you send them to operational area. These things take time, especially when you don't have much foreign exchange. But on a quiet way, if you can talk to some of your colleagues in the Air Force or in the Army, tell them where were they or where were we in 2015? Where are we now? In terms of equipment, training, it's amazing. But no, we will never do well with those who want to oppose us. The Nigerian elite ought to give more time to what the effort the government is doing to physically secure the country, improve the economy, and stop corruption. And Nigerian elite know that we campaigned both in 2015 and 2019 on security because it's just common sense. You have to secure a country or an establishment to manage it properly. So number one thing is security. Number two, economy. Employment, a lot of youth that are unemployed. And then fighting corruption, making sure that the regulations we have on the ground are followed to the letter. No shortcuts.
Recently, Your Excellency, arrests have been made in respect of those allegedly financing terrorism. What will you say is their motive, and how do you intend to deal with the situation?
Their motive is that they are made irrelevant. And they want to use their resources, the resources they accumulated over the years, to prove that they are still around. And the administration will deal with them. Anybody caught will be dealt with.
Your Excellency, is there any hope that we will see a Nigeria that is free of security concerns before you leave office?
Well, that is my hope. That's what I'm working to. As I said, number one thing is security. If you don't secure the country, firstly, people will not invest. That was why those who organized answers, I sent all the ministers back to their constituencies. Constitutionally, the ministers represent their states. I said they should go to their states. Let them speak to the governors. Let them speak to the political leaders. Let them speak to the traditional leaders. And very importantly, let them speak to the youth. That the federal government has no more vacancy. Virtually every department is filled. The same thing in the states, the same thing in local governments. So you can have a good degree from a good university, and you will never get a job. Because if you promote insecurity by banning factories, by banning institutions, nobody will come and invest. So it's in their own interest to make sure that Nigeria is secure. When the country is secure, it's potentially rich. God has endowed Nigeria with resources. People will come and invest. But there must be security. There must be stability. Countries that have the resources to invest must make sure that they can recover their investment.
The fight against corruption is one of the cardinal pillars of your administration. How will you describe the journey so far, Your Excellency?
Well, under this system is difficult. I would like to repeat what I used to say. When I was, I think, a bit younger and in uniform when I came, I arrested President, Vice President, governors, ministers, commissioners, and put them under restriction or detention and told them that they are guilty until they can prove themselves innocent. Now this is opposite democratic.